The margin of 12 lengths was one of the widest the race has seen. Afterwards, trainer Pipe confirmed that he'd consider Bonanza Boy for the Grand National at Aintree. And now tonight's main news again. The bodies of 5 of the victims of the Pan Am jumbo crash have been returned to their families. And a British man held for over 2 years in Iran has been released and is tonight reunited with his family in London. And that's all from the newsroom tonight. Good night.
Very good evening to you. Well, after the sunshine of today, the cloudy, mild weather's pushing right back across the country. You can see these weather fronts here straddling the country now, getting right across the country by midday tomorrow, showing the heaviest of the rain in the north and showing we'll be all in these very moist southwesterly winds. Now, they're already down in the south, giving some drizzly rain in southern parts of Ireland, southwest Wales, southwest England, down in the Channel Islands too. It's still fairly clear on the eastern side and still fairly cold too. 3 or 4 degrees Celsius there just at the moment, but this very much milder weather is gradually pushing its way in. It'll become cloudy just about everywhere, I think, through the night, with the worst of the drizzle and the rain up the western side. But with the cloud pushing in, turning a lot milder by the end of the night, even on the eastern side up to about 7 degrees Celsius, 45 Fahrenheit. A pretty dull, miserable, murky start tomorrow then, as you can see. The worst of the fog and the drizzly rain on the western side, particularly up in parts of Scotland. It could well brighten up on the eastern side through the afternoon, and in the far northern part of Scotland with a few showers up there. Another very mild day, up to 13 Celsius, 55 Fahrenheit, but windy, particularly up in the north. That's it from me. Bye-bye.
George and Linda have been happily married for 17 years. Or have they?
I'm considering leaving George. Leaving him where?
Is George too dull?
George, do something crazy!
Unromantic?
George?
Is there any hope?
It's no good, George. We'd only make the same mistakes all over again.
No, we won't. We'll make different ones.
Lisa Goddard and Ray Cooney star in Wife Begins at 40, tomorrow at 9:30 on 1.
Our movie classic tonight stars Margaret Lockwood and James Mason in the story of a bored country lady who seeks excitement by turning to murder and highway robbery and romance with a dashing highwayman. The Wicked Lady is the movie at midnight. And we have film drama for you now on BBC One. It's November 1943 and the Eagle has landed. And since the Eagle has arrived, I think our little partridge had better be off.
September 12, 1943. German paratroopers snatched Mussolini from his mountaintop prison in Italy. This daring and successful exploit stunned the world. Inspired by the rescue of his ally, Hitler ordered an even more daring bid to capture his greatest enemy.
Good morning, Herr Admiral.
Oberst Radl, send him to me at once.
I have notified Herr Oberst Radl of your arrival.
Thank you. Come in, Radl.
Herr Admiral?
Come and sit down.
Your meeting went well? The Fuhrer had something specific in mind?
A simple exercise in logistics. Nothing very complicated. He merely wants Winston Churchill brought from London to Berlin. And we are ordered to make a feasibility study. Today's Wednesday. By Friday he will forget it. But Himmler will not.
Reichsfuhrer Himmler approved.
Only of my being put on the spot. That meeting, you should have seen it, Radl. There was Hitler, first ranting, then cajoling, then perfectly rational, then raging and stamping like the ringmaster of some freak circus.